Hey guys, I'm Cynthia. If you are new here, I make cute art and put it on sellable items. So I hope you stick around, and we are just doing a catch up, co-work, work, get stuff done type of day. And I thought I had put my to-do list and all the things that have been going on in my handy dandy notebook. However, it just occurred to me that I actually put it on my to-do list on the computer. So I don't have it together this morning. Imagine that. Today I am going to try to get done my last short video that needs published today. This will be in the past by the time you see it, of course. And I would like to try and batch my artwork and shorts that I need to do for next week as well, because that will let me wrap up my 30-day self-induced PNG challenge. Sometimes I don't know what I'm thinking until I'm already in the middle of it, and it's like, why did you give yourself so much extra work to do? I don't know. Forged in fire! Anyways, I gave myself this challenge because I was putting a new category or a new section in my shop, and I wanted it to be filled and not look completely empty. So I thought that doing a 30-day challenge would take care of three things. It would help me really learn how to streamline my process. It would help get that category fleshed out so it didn't look like you were walking into just an empty store with one singular product. And it would also help me with my social media content for the month. I automatically had something to post that I didn't have to think too much into. Now, obviously, it's been more work than I would have thought. Imagine that. That's the story of my life. But goals. My husband is off work today, so my goals, my lofty goals, are to get my last artwork and short done for today. That'll need posted this evening because I totally have my life together this week. And I would like to get my 5 drawings and shorts done for next week, so I am not in the same predicament where I'm needing content to go out the same day that I also need to produce it and edit it. So yeah, and because we're pie in the sky over here, I also need to do 2 long-form videos. So yeah, we've totally got this. And you know what? It's fine. It's fine if we don't. Bottom line, I need 1 short for today. My goals, they're big, but I think we can, I'm hoping we can do it and don't run into a ton of snags. So that's our to-do list for today. And I also need to do some admin. I need to check my email and answer any emails that I have received from customers. I would like to order my DTFs because I finally got a desk, and I don't know if you guys have seen any of my recent shorts, but I'm not just, I feel like a commercial, I'm not just creating the digital PNGs. I also wanted to be able to make up my own mock-ups and my own t-shirts, so that just seems like a better idea to me. I was having a bit of trouble with print on demand. Maybe I'm a little too type A, a little too firstborn child syndrome, but I was spending a lot of money and I wasn't super happy with the results I was getting, not to mention I'm not a very patient person. So with being underwhelmed from my print on demand results and my impatient self, I decided I would go ahead and invest in a heat press. I did my research. I waited until I had a coupon and the machine happened to be on sale, and I got the machine. I've had it for a couple weeks, but then it occurred to me that I didn't have anywhere. I had 0 places to put it. But after scouring and looking for sales and going to resale shops without any luck, I did a little better digging in my garage and found one desk and one dresser that wasn't being used that my husband just keeps referring to as a changing table, which I'm looking at it over there. It probably is. Oh, let me show you what I've got. So spend some time. So this is going to be the future packing station. My cat's trying to break in. He knocked out my little soundproof barrier, and that's just my sugar-free Mountain Dew for later. Probably need to get that out of the picture, eh? Is that a thing? And this is the desk with the lovely heat press on it right now. So, yeah, I'm sure you'll see lots of mistakes and mishaps with it coming in the near future. But, and I have ordered some shirts. Let's see, y'all. This closet was not prepared. Dun, dun, dun. But I got a few shirts. Now I have to actually get my life together. Now I have to get my life together and figure out how to actually order the game sheets and get my PNGs ordered so I can try out this heat press. So hopefully they're going to be awesome. It's going to be great. There's going to be a learning curve, I'm sure. But that'll round out the end of my 30-day, okay, it's school days. I quickly got overwhelmed and realized I needed to take the weekends off because I rarely take a day off as it is, and then I also am also a nurse, and so I also have 12, 13-hour shifts as well. So yeah, we had to add in a little bit of a buffer because I was in over my head. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I'm sure there's lots of stuff I forgot because once again, my to-do list is on the computer, so I'm bringing nothing to the table. But let's get started. Let's get some drawings going. This will be the last of my little raccoons, and we're moving on to squirrels because a squirrel. All right. we talk a minute about simplicity? I started this 30-day PNG project and I made some rules for myself. No extra fancy artwork, no adding lots of shadows, lots of highlights, lots of details. Keep it simple. So 1, it reads better on t-shirt design, and 2, so you can be efficient and aren't spending hours with your work, and then 3, stay in the same color palette. Now the color palette, that's been fine, but I feel like these the last few artworks I've done, they're overly simple, they're not enough. I'm getting the urge over and over to want to add details, and then I'm trying to remind myself to knock it off and move on because the others don't have the extra little bits and bobs. And then I vaguely remembered that I did add a little bit of extra to some along the way. So sometimes it's really hard to stay in a cohesive and consistent style. It's definitely worth writing down those rules, and remember to follow your own rules and guidelines and guardrails to keep yourself in check. But it's hard, and I really don't want to, because I'm like, it's not enough. But I'm like, you know what? Just keep going, finish it. It's not your forever style. It is one set of artworks. You get to make another one tomorrow. You get to work in a different set of rules, set of guardrails the next time you decide on a project. Has that ever happened to you? How do you stick to the rules and stay inside the confines that you create for yourself? And also, when you're working for clients, of course, this is going to be, you're going to be following their rules and staying within their guidelines. Does it get you right here? Does it make you feel some kind of way? Let me know. I've been invaded. Okay, so we have gotten the content for the last of the raccoon shorts, cha-ching. We have gotten 2 squirrels done and a little bit of bits and bobs and pieces for the long form video. And my phone ran out of space, and needed battery charged. I needed some food and a break. So we took a break, went and played with the toddler, and now moved the stuff off of my phone, charged the battery a bit, and came back to double check this to-do list that was on the computer. Let's see what all I missed. So we have the heat transfers. Still need to do that today, but the priority is filming. Oh, I completely forgot. I am redoing my membership, so I've been working on that as well. I think it's going to be much nicer flow for the members and for myself. And I am one of those people that learns by doing. And what I was starting to realize is every month starting a completely new product, a completely new process was a lot, probably too much. So I'm pivoting the membership a bit to focus on the same product type for 3 months instead of switching it every month. And that way we can get really good at the products we're creating before it's already time to switch again. And this is also going to allow us to create multiple pieces of artwork for the same product type and really build out collections and cohesions in our shops. So I think it's going to be a real benefit to the members, and I think it's going to work a lot better. And it's also going to give me the opportunity to add more content, add more drawing and artwork processes and content, just because we are sticking to that one product and we're all going to get better and faster at it, including myself. So it's inherently going to free up some time. So super excited about that, and it will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Now let's see what else we have. I've also been trying to list 5 new products a week on Etsy, which coincides with the PNG challenge because I'm listing those 5 PNGs from the week before. So that is another thing that's on the to-do list, just not on the to-do list. But that will get done later. And yeah. Oh no, there's a page 2. Oh my goodness. La la la. I did get a happy surprise this week. I had applied to a summit. By now the emails are already going out and the signups are already going out. But I never got the acceptance letter that I was going to be a presenter. So I thought maybe it was just too close to the deadline, the slots were full, etc. Well, I did at the beginning of this week get that, hey, your presentation, your class is due at the end of this week email. So I did need to hurry and rush and get that out. But I did it. It's ridiculously cute. I'm sure you're gonna love it. So make sure and keep an eye out for that. This video should be out before the summit actually starts, but make sure and hop on my email list. I will leave a link to all the freebies below, and those will put you in my email list. That way you will know about this free summit that's coming up, and you can draw some ridiculously cute art with us. Of course, it'll be fun. It'll be great. Totally do it. And let's see. What else do we have on the list? Oh, because evidently I'm crazy. I also I also joined another challenge. The cat Colette, I cannot pronounce her last name. Anyways, it's fabulous. I think every year, maybe twice a year, she opens her licensing membership. And before she does that, she always runs a mini collection challenge. And if it's one thing all of us need to get better at is doing collections, doing cohesive artworks. So I missed it last year, and like I said, so maybe it is every year. No idea. Don't trust me on that. But I got on it this year, and I have been creating those pieces for the challenge as well. I did think I would have a little bit more time on this last week's challenge, but turns out it's due by Saturday as well, so I actually finished that up yesterday. So I just need to go ahead and submit all of that once it's actually posted to Instagram, just because I think that's part of the requirements for submitting for the challenge. So yay, woohoo, that's one thing done. Proud of making it through that challenge. And yeah, that's what we've got going on. There's also a note on here about folding the mountain of laundry. I'm not sure why that's relevant. I did do it. I wasn't super happy about it. It was. Do you guys watch TV while you fold laundry? I feel like I have to like move the laundry basket into somewhere where I can concentrate on something else, or listen to a podcast, or an audio book. Oh, which reminds me, I meant to write it down. I'm in the middle of this series. There's dragons, but it's kind of boring, and I feel that same, but it's kind of slow. I'm not that invested, and I was just gonna ask if anyone else had read it, if it gets better, should I keep it on, or should I just find something new to read? But I'm filming with my phone, and I 100% forgot to look. I'll try to remember to put it in the description. And you guys let me know, or give me your recommendations in the comments as well, because I do read every night before I go to bed. It helps me turn off. What about you guys? Are you readers? Let me know. Oh, there's some more haunting news here. And I keep putting it down further and further on the list and avoiding it. I need to add all of my recent products to my product tracker inventory list. I mean, they all have their inventory numbers and everything, but I have a handy dandy spreadsheet where I keep their SKU numbers, their descriptions, their links, their mock-up photos, their, blah, 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 and all their stuff and things. But I have a long list. I keep, when I'm listing the products, I keep forgetting to leave all my info open so I can easily copy it and paste on my spreadsheet. So yeah, I need to do that. Probably not gonna happen today. Shh. And that's pretty much all I have on this list, I think. Yeah, the only other thing is condense a couple of sections in my Etsy shop, because they're kind of, when you first start out, sometimes you're just starting out. You're just a baby. You don't know what you're doing. I mean, I'm, not like I have it all together. But it was kind of all over the place. And so I have kind of a lot of sections, and I need to condense. I need to narrow them down. I've already started a bit, but there's a couple more that can be squished. But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I think it's time to get back to work. I've got 3 more squirrels I need to knock out, and hopefully that gives me enough content to make all the shorts. I feel like just the drawings themselves, that can be kind of boring. So I have been trying to add some random life stuff in as well. So people probably think I'm crazy, because pretty much yesterday I did put a shot in there of my sad air fryer that did die recently. And it's Texas, it's hot, and our air conditioner isn't keeping up so much here. So that air fryer has to be used every day, multiple times a day. So I had to order a new one from Amazon. But Luckily, it was next day delivery, and it was on sale. So I guess I lucked out there. But I feel like the new model isn't as hefty. She's not as sturdy. It's like the same one, but it doesn't have the same like heavy duty plug. It just has the normal like two prong plug. The old one had the the big juicy plug with like the grounding thingy. So I have my concerns. But yeah. Anyways, back to work. Less chatter. Alright, I think we have done as much as we are going to get done today. Ah, lovely. My cat's on the desk, but the camera's on and he's shaking the bejesus out of it. So, let me make this short and quick. Toddler, no nap. Hollering, definitely in the other room. Speed run the rest of these drawings and shorts, and I think we're gonna call it. Hopefully I have enough content that when I go to edit, hopefully tomorrow, that I'll be able to create my shorts and a long form video for next week. But was it productive? Yes. Was it chaotic? Yes. Does my arm hurt? A little bit, yes. But we did it, and we've done enough for today. We're gonna go touch some grass. Okay, not really. It's super hot in Texas. We're just gonna go to the playroom and play with the toddler who is protesting nap time because Mama had stuff to do today. But anyways, until next time, guys, have a great day. And like I mentioned before, I'll go ahead and link an awesome freebie for you guys in the description, so make sure you grab that. It'll put you on the email list, and you will get that email about that upcoming summit that you should come join me for. It is a free retreat all about creativity, so I know you're gonna love it. All right, until next time, bye bye.